O'clock news. This suspected leader of a notorious violent gang in Florida has been captured in Hastings thanks to a joint effort by the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office and Broward County Sheriff's Office. 23-year-old Andrew Mariano was arrested when the two agencies raided his home. And investigators say Mariano is one of 10 suspected senior leaders of the sex, money, murder, blood gang known as SMM.
SMM is a set of the Bloods street gang that operates along the East Coast. News4Jax reporter Eric Gavigne joining us now with more on this major gang investigation. Eric?
You know, Joy, it's amazing to see how far this investigation stretched and how many jurisdictions actually got involved with this. Now, this is a multi-year investigation led by the Broward County Sheriff's Office. The investigation started in South Florida with the arrest of two commanders of the sex, money, murder, blood gang. Their arrest led to the investigation expanding into Central and Northeast Florida.
Usually they mean they start talking, so then they got other people they start investigating.
The 10 names on this list have been identified by law enforcement as leaders of the sex, money, murder, blood gang, or SMM. All 10 suspects are now facing charges related to racketeering, which includes underlying offenses of conspiracy to commit murder, directing gang activity, and money laundering. 23-year-old Andrew Mariano of St. Johns County was the 10th suspected SMM leader taken into custody during a raid on his home in Hastings. The home is located somewhere behind the security gate. During the raid, large quantities of vacuum-sealed drugs were also discovered. The discovery of drugs during Mariano's arrest was expected because, according to the Broward Sheriff's Office, the lead agency investigating sex, money, murder, blood gang, the arrest of other suspected leaders led to the discovery of illegal gun and drug trafficking, fraud, conspiracy to commit murder, and even a kill list of the...
A kill list? They about to get them for even thinking about. You wrote his name down. We're going to charge him with conspiracy to commit murder. They was thinking about killing this motherfucker. Damn, they about to get charged for things they didn't even do. They was just thinking.
Gang's intended victims.
To see a real-life kill list.
Retired JSO Director of Investigations turned News4Jax crime and safety analyst Tom Hackney was intrigued by the discovery of an actual kill list and what investigators did to protect the people on that list.
You know, they released information that they've actually contacted potential victims and really saved their lives. And to have a real true life kill list from a group that's very capable with a history of committing murders and committing crimes like this, that's pretty shocking.
SMM is one of the original subgroups of United Blood Nation, also known as the East Coast Bloods. SMM.
They make them sound like they so organized, don't they? The subgroup of the United Blood Nation, a.k.a. the East Coast Bloods, started in the Bronx. These motherfuckers are so scattered, unorganized. Why do y'all think that on that list, it had him? He's 23 years old and he the leader. The oldest dude up there was like 35, 37, I think. That's because the other leaders that was above them and older than them, all in jail or dead. So now the young dude, can you imagine being 35 and taking orders from a 23-year-old motherfucker that just got out of high school not too long ago? You crazy.
Began inside a Bronx, New York housing project during the summer of 1996. The gang eventually expanded along the East Coast down to Florida. This is unlike the gangs that we're used to talking about here in Jacksonville.
This is outside of what typically is thought of here in Jacksonville with gangs. This has a connection with the blood gang, and you know that's a nationally recognized gang and that's got a very, very long history of violence and drugs.
Now, the threat of SMM is so prominent that even though the Broward Sheriff's Office is the lead investigating agency in this open investigation, they're still receiving help from 7 other counties, including the FBI. Meanwhile, all 10 suspects who are arrested will face trials in Highlands County. Live murder, blood.
All 10 of these motherfuckers. Let me see, 31. Oh, I know. That's 27. The oldest dude on this list is 33 years old. So they range from 21. They range from 21 to 33 years old. Yeah, they're in that position because the rest of the motherfuckers are dead or in jail or just stupid. Are you kidding me? I ain't taking orders from these motherfuckers. He was born in 2001. This is born in 2004. That's why they got a kill list, because these young motherfuckers out here thinking they probably texted and emailed each other and WhatsApped. This is crazy. These motherfuckers are so organized. Ain't nobody scared of them. They only rise in places where probably Democratic, and there ain't no guns. They rise in places a lot of times where law-abiding citizens can't hold guns. Otherwise, this is so ridiculous. The gangs make me so mad. And it's not even a person that you would even think is like a blood gang. You probably think a black dude and he look all like a thug and got his pants sagging. This dude, probably blonde hair, blue eyes, and you'll see him in the grocery stores and you'll be like, oh, that's just a normal dude. He a whole fucking commander or a senior leader of a blood organization. You can't even have, they got the black gangs, the white people starting to be in charge of them. The gangs are so intertwined. Only the Mexican gangs keep the race stuff and the Aryan Brotherhood, I guess, because you ain't gonna never have a black dude or a white dude in charge of MS-13, and you damn sure ain't gonna have no Mexican or black dude in charge of the Aryan nation. This is crazy. They need to figure out something else to do. A regular job. Now, whatever money they made off of drug dealing, they made $20,000, $50,000, $100,000, all gonna be gone because they about to spend 30, 40, 50 years in prison. They're gonna make less when you add it up after the next 20 years, they about to make less than a person mopping the floors at McDonald's. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Go get your 9 to 5 people. This shit is stupid. Come on, you can't have a fucking kill list and you gotta do something. Let me know what y'all think, Cave Dwellers. Let's talk about it in the comments.